Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell icon for the latest film interviews, features, and recommendations on the movies that matter.
Bipasha, Karan, it's good to see you. How are the two of you? How are you doing? How are things?
Well, you can see us. We look pretty good.
Yes.
We feel good. It's very strange, but I have to say, to finally, doing something, but talking about it this way.
That's true.
I miss the personal contact with people a lot. Yeah.
But how has this whole period been? I've been seeing what you're up to on Instagram, and it really feels like y'all are keeping the sort of spirit going. What's it been like? This whole lockdown, this quarantine. I mean, the last couple of months. How would you sort of describe what y'all have sort of experienced?
Spirit going is actually our only for human beings and humanity is the only thing that differentiates or distinguishes us from everything else. So we have to keep the spirit going at all times. But I feel that this time has been given to us to make something better about ourselves, so that in turn the environment around you and everything else around you changes for the better. So working on that.
Absolutely. We are, as partners, as we have been completely in sync. Honestly, like I said, I miss definitely my family, friends, and even work and everything. But at the same time, I think this time has been amazing because the kind of self-care and self-evaluation, just reconnecting with everything, valuing everything that you have, also learning new things. It has been really a learning experience this time. I know 2020 is full of, every day we get, honestly, we are pretty detached from the news because, when you take in so much of it, it kinds of, can pull you down. So we make it very, very clear that we stay detached. Yes, we do, feel sad, and actually we are very emotional, sensitive lot, both of us. So we need to detach even more. We get to know everything, but in small doses. We are not like consuming all of it, because you need to sustain yourself to help, eventually.
Like instead of talking or thinking about what is happening, we try and be grateful for the good that has already happened. So, that's
actually a great way to kind of just be grateful for what one has rather than complain about what's missing.
Yeah, and also bring a wave of the future that we want.
We need to manifest a little bit of positivity, because everyone focuses a lot on the negative.
It's easier.
Everybody's only talking about the negative, and honestly, it's like a fear which has like gripped the entire world. So you need to break out from that fear, because that's not a great vibration. We need to actually spread a little more love and positivity. So there has to be a section which needs to propagate that, because there has to be an equal balance.
Right. But Bipasha, I noticed that you've discovered, or is it rediscovered, the cooking. I mean, you're the benefactor of that.
You know how much harder I have to work out for that, but there's no complaining, because I said I'll be your guinea pig forever. Just whatever you need tasting, just give it to me. But she's so good. Like I'm a hotel manager graduate, so I know how much goes into making things and how difficult it is to get it right.
I actually had no idea I could really cook that well. And for me, presentation is also important. I didn't even know I'm like that. I'm a foodie. I love food, but I wanted it always given to me. I never wanted to make it. So when I first started making it, I was so excited, and every day I forgot the health factor. I started making anything and everything. And
I saw some very cheesy burgers.
In a month's time, I looked at Karan and I was like, why am I torturing my husband when the world is fighting for immunity?
I saw my photographs.
This really strong human being, I'm trying to break him down and making him eat. So then I changed. Then everything that I make now has a healthy twist to it. I'm definitely making good stuff, but it's all healthy. I'm not going to experiment so much on my husband.
I saw all my photographs together, from the beginning of the lockdown to the mid. And I was like, hey, something's happening.
growing.
He's like, I'm growing, like my face. Everything's growing.
So I had to stop.
But I don't mind it. It's really yummy stuff.
But you all turned vegetarian apparently during this period, huh?
Yeah. He has turned vegan now. He's a step forward. In July, he turned vegan. We were a vegetarian for 4 months. And even me, I'm a bong and I was a vegetarian. I couldn't even understand, but it happened very effortlessly.
That's hard on both of you, yeah.
And he couldn't live without non-veg. Like,
I used to be laughing.
And protein, and he's now completely vegan. And I at least started eating my march. My fish is back. Yeah. So that's at least happening for me, but he's turned vegan.
Yeah. But Karan, if she's handling the kitchen, are you helping around the house?
Yeah, I'm helping by eating.
Shut up.
And I clean my own mess. A little portion of it, not the whole thing. But
he started definitely cleaning his mess because his art and his paint, it's like, it's a task. It's everywhere. It's on clothes. It's on furniture. It's everywhere he walks. There's paint everywhere. So he's cleaning everything.
I'm adding color and cleaning my tree.
But is it good? Is his art good? Does he paint well?
Oh, he's fantastic. He's a serious professional. So I don't mind it at all, the mess, because the kind of art he's into now, it's actually it's very strange because we were going to have his exhibition on the 14th, 16th of March, and the lockdown happened. Yeah. And just before that, we took a decision that, because it was spreading, we said, let's cancel it for now.
Stupid Corona got upset because we didn't invite it.
And so it's in the art circuit, it's been already very appreciated, and we have got like a thumbs up from a lot of art lovers and curators. So that's exciting because even through this lockdown phase, he's just becoming, like, I would say every piece that he has done is better than the earlier one. So he's evolving in this time also. He's created beautiful stuff.
This time is to evolve.
Now, the reason, of course, we're chatting today is because the two of you have a new movie that's coming out. It's dropping this weekend. This is a film called Dangerous. And in it, Karan, you play a millionaire in London whose wife has been kidnapped. And the officer who's assigned to investigate the case turns out to be your ex, which is Bipasha. Now, that does not sound like an ideal situation, my friend.
Not at all. I would think the character just kind of forgot his wife. He's like, it's fine. It's a tricky situation.
Well, now it's not a film. It is an MX exclusive.
Yeah, it's a 7-part series.
So it's a 7-part series, 20 minutes duration. We had a lot of content, and when MX Play approached us, producers got very excited and decided to figure it out in that way and re-edit it and put it out as a exclusive. So that's an interesting thing, and I really want to thank all the OTTs in today's time because thankfully all the work that all actors are doing and the people who want entertainment, there are just so many platforms in today's time that people are getting entertained sitting in their houses and being safe. So that's one good thing for us also, that
for everyone, I guess.
Yeah.
But what sort of drew both of you to this theme, this film, which is now a series, Dangerous? What was it about the subject that made you go, I want to do this, and we want to do this together?
It's a thriller, and thrillers are always been captivating for me, and I like playing characters where it's not just single dimensional, it's multi-dimensional, where it has lots of layers and things that you need to work on before you end up performing. So that's something that the more you have to work, the more I don't know, it's just
no, but that's the way to be for an actor. If it's in, it has to excite you as a character. For me, after we had worked on Alone Together, Alone Together. Yeah, that's funny. It was quite a strong decision that we are not going to just continue working together all the time. We should work separately.
Even though I would love to.
He is like very, very sweet and he wants to do everything with me. But I was very clear that, we should do something when, as an individual actor, you get excited to a project. So when this happened, he was signed first. And I was like, no, I don't want to listen to it because I do not want to only work with Karan. But then they were like insistent, and then I heard the story and I was like, oh, okay, wow. And you know, I'm a big fan of these investigative crime shows, you know, whether it's Marcella or Killing Eve or Broadchurch, and all the female investigators are kick-ass.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm a big fan of that. Even Gillian Anderson in The Fall. It's like, I'm like, okay, this sounds like a Scotland Yard investigator. It has a little bit of like, it has thriller. Definitely, I have done like loads
You're
of
partial to thrillers, aren't you, Bipasha? You're partial. You started with Ajnabi, yeah.
They are entertaining. They are fun to watch. And as an actor, it's fun to perform. There are twists and turns. And I have been launched by Abbas Mustan. So I have that in my blood as an actor, you know. I need to entertain my audiences, and my audiences are like, they've been waiting to see me for a very long time. Yeah. Though I was blissfully living my married life and chilling, I used to always get this, why are you not working? It was so embarrassing that this last Diwali, when we went for Mr. Bachchan's party, Mr. Bachchan gave me he's like, what are you doing? Why are you not working?
And that's only
Do you know people miss you?
Yeah.
And then he was looking at Karan, so...
And like, he looked at me like, it's because of me. And everyone ends up looking at me like, why don't you? I was like, you think I have any say in anything?
No, he doesn't.
Like, I can control anything.
Just, honestly, I've been working from the age of 15 as a model, you know?
Yeah.
So, I worked all my life. So, I really wanted to sit back and enjoy what I've earned.
Right.
And with him, it was really fun to actually relax a bit and take a back seat and connect with even my family. You know, I never had time to be with my parents so much. Right. This last few years has been beautiful because I could give that much time to my family. And finally, at the end of the day, you know, that's
a fun
very
family.
important.
But what's it like working together? What are the two of you like on a set together?
Let him say. What am I like?
We're on the two complete ends of the spectrum. She's on one end, I'm on the other. Everything is very, very particular, and it's always borderline OCD where everything is...
Keep quiet. I'm a Capricorn. I can't help it.
No, she likes
from childhood been like that.
Everything perfect. Like everything from the...
That's a good habit.
I'm organized.
Yeah. But I am the exact opposite. It's not like I don't like things organized, but it's not the utmost importance to me. And
keep quiet. Everything's organized for you by me. That's why everything's easy.
That's because I can't. That's because I can't organize anything. If it was left to me, then nothing will happen.
He just can't do that.
No, it's like.
But yeah, we are very different. Our cores are very similar, but we are like, we complement each other because what he is a dreamer and I'm a realist, and we kind of combine together even on set.
Right.
You know, I won't say he's spontaneous, I'm spontaneous. Both of us are not like those serious method actors.
Yeah, like
it's more from what we feel.
That is not in the script
at the moment. But there was a kind of, when I'm on set, I like my space as an actor. So my dressing room, my time.
She's a dragon.
He calls me a dragon.
Yeah.
Even my mother's a dragon. So
like, Mumuma is a dragon and dragon's daughter is a dragon.
So he called me a dragon. So I am very particular when I'm working. I like to have fun, but you know, when I'm doing something serious, I have to look at him like, stop fooling around. So I want to focus.
I'm doing voices and I'm playing a fool and I'm talking like cartoons.
So he is the comic relief on set.
Nice.
I am the organizational element on set.
I'm a Sardar, man. This is what we do. Okay.
Yeah.
But have you all missed being on the set? Have you all missed work in these last few months because it came sort of out of the blue, because it came unexpected? Have you missed work?
Yeah, I miss work period because I had taken a back step.
Yeah.
You know, just when I had like decided that, okay, I'm going to open out and start working is when this happened.
Correct.
I'm very gung-ho to work now. Like everything is coming. Earlier I was like, nahi, abhi nahi. So if they were like, what's going on? Like, what's going on, Bipasha? When do you want to work? I'm like, okay, in few months. But now I'm telling, like, okay, by October, I want to start working. So let's just try to align stuff and let me read more stuff. I miss set a lot. I'm sure he'll miss a set also a lot.
Yeah, I miss the set. But the thing is that I'm so involved in...
He's also,
The other part of my work is art. And if I'm not performing, then I'm creating. So my schedule doesn't change. I'm still doing a 9 o'clock shift for which I have to reach.
He's very in that way. Actually, not even one day has been different in the sense because he wakes up at 5, does his workout, eats, and then he gets into his art. And by 4:30, then we meet. Then it's our time.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's very planned, scheduled. Yet.
Right.
Yeah.
And how lovely, you all seem to have found your sort of rhythm in this time.
I started another thing, because our Mali can't come. I've actually, I research on each plant and how to look after it, propagating to fertilizing to pruning.
Oh, wow.
Everything I'm doing that. And also like creating a little bit of a kitchen garden, which we did in the middle, but then it all died because we are dependent on Malis.
Yeah.
Now we are doing it ourselves. And also I have gotten quite, earlier I would meditate, but never with the seriousness I've done in this time. So the self-care is at its peak.
Right.
So looking after myself, mind, body, soul, not just the body.
Correct.
So the body is definitely important, but your mind has to be looked, you have to take care of it first.
Right.
So that again is one more thing which I really think that anyone who says, oh, meditation is boring, I would say that, start with the 5 minutes.
We should be telling children, like from the age that they are born, it should be part of their curriculum.
Yeah.
Because we've lost the importance and the intention behind it. We've just completely lost them. So
there's a mad chaos that we live in, which needs to be addressed in the very when a formative years. That's when the children are like really small. And this kind of routine should be a part of any kind of education system, I feel. It's going to really help the planet, the growth of a human being, families, all these negativities all around the world. I think everything can be addressed when we start at a very grassroots level. That is when we are born.
It's easier to understand now because everyone's like, you waste so much time meditating, just sitting. You could be earning those 10 rupees there.
True, that's true. The two of you are incredible together. You're obviously so good for each other. And can't wait to see the two of you on screen this weekend because, of course, from the 14th of August, Dangerous starts streaming on the MX Player. So looking forward to that. But until then, thank you. You are couple goals. Stay well, stay healthy, and hopefully the next time will be in person. And I'm looking forward to seeing the art, Karan. Fingers crossed. Thank you.
Lots of love, Rajeev.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Take care.